It was Juice was 11-1 until he lost to Cheese.
Cheese the best.
So
Watch, I'm gonna have to play Cheese.
I think Juice still has the best record though. Look, you gotta do what you got to do, man. You a newcomer, so you gotta leg up. Don't nobody know how you play.
Yeah, but I don't know any defense. Such
Hey, you got a solid team all around.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what plays to play.
Yeah.
I've been playing blocks, so
I don't even pick my own plays no more. I just adjust what they put up there. I'm done picking plays. Every time I pick the play, they do the opposite. So, like, what the fuck?
I just pick whatever one that pops up. My offense is amazing. I took like 5.
I'm just glad you're sticking it out and playing. Don't quit no games, man. Just play. Everybody gets blown out. It's gonna happen.
So,
When you're doing what?
Especially 4 games in a row.
Two teams coming in feeling good about how their last game went and want to continue with another win here today. It's the Patriots.
I got 2 more people coming in. They just wait till this season's over.
Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup. Here are
I hope we get enough people up until Madden 18 is going to be lit. I don't know. This guy, Kansas City boy, he's good. And my team is kind of in shambles right now.
He's the team.
Hi everyone, Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
You resigned him?
A few yards into the end zone.
Nah.
And he's able to get across the
Oh, he's already on the 5-year?
as he's marched
Oh, he's still on his rookie contract. Oh, no, he can't be.
on the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
I know he came in this year's, so I have like 4 more years with him. Cause Bob, did he change this year or last year?
And he's able to roll forward up to about the
Wait, he changed teams? No, he started with the Cowboys. We started franchise all over. So he's been the Cowboys for 3 years now.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Back to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a
Oh,
period
he
of
was
time
good.
to work on different things.
Yeah, we want to get the playoffs this weekend draft Sunday.
Passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able
I
to take
only have
advantage
one
of it.
team needed.
Seeing that
It's
play and
C-minus.
understand just how tough it is to cover
The
tight
rest of
ends,
A's.
especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Just be glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice
Not
game.
that.
That guy's fast.
Down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Stills the goal.
There on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there.
Trying
Some
to
of those
get that
big
little
yards
Parker
downfield
man.
with a little bit of rack
He
thrown into
doing
a run
that,
after
man.
catch. And it came on a crossing route. I can just hear one of my friends who won Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing.
Bro, press
What
coverage
route does the
for
defense
Jones.
hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed
He
in the
got
other
some
direction.
one-handed catch backward
back
and
to
then
throw.
chucked it to me.
And Stills has got it.
I'll give him to you
Touchdown Miami.
for all of them.
Kenny Stills.
What?
Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the
Who are your
opening
best wide
drive.
receivers right now?
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What
Did you
makes
trade
it
Jarvis?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
To you, yeah.
Nearly was probably about 3
Just
steps
have-
before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, everything's a 2-step deal. Boom.
You get a first round pick. He's all yours.
got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch.
send me an offer sheet.
This fielded a few yards
I want a
into the
first
end
and a
zone.
third.
I don't think I have one of those.
You do. You know, you check. Go to your depth chart and go down to your picks for next year.
So here come the Patriots.
You should have 2 years worth of picks of where you're at.
Here at their leader, the man who'll be calling the plays under center.
Oh, this kid's good. I think they beat me this year.
Now it's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the
Yeah, it's a 90 overall team.
guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going
That's
to
a
the
problem.
air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I'm saying that's a problem for people.
They run again with Ware.
Fuck out of here.
Swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Officially,
No gain.
Did you hit ready when you were done?
3rd and 8. Let's discuss this offense now. And Julian Edelman.
Did you scout?
Has really developed into a terrific
job.
slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They don't have his man. That's Edelman.
Oh, come on!
Tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was
Yeah,
a
Von
college
Miller.
quarterback and not
Oh
just
yeah, I
a
saw
productive
that.
one, a very
I was
good
looking
one.
at your team.
Yeah, so
Oh, you spying?
I was gonna
made
trade
plays with his
No,
feet
where
and
you're
his
at.
arm.
Sit
Got to the
here.
NFL and had
While you were
converted to
done
being a
something.
receiver. Was drafted that
You're on the
way.
phone.
And that conversion,
I was looking at your team.
boy, it's been good.
And here are the defensive
I'll
starters.
give
In
you
your
Julio
position, you get to
Jones,
talk
Von
about the
Miller,
secondary.
The best athletes on the field.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love
Dad,
the
I
way
have
you
the-
put
I
my
have
guys
my
down. But you know
corner,
this.
I have the
They've got to
22
cover,
corners.
and they have to
Either
tackle.
Randy,
They have a heck of a
he's
task in front of them in this
93
game.
Yo, guess who could put his watch on?
I think my worst
Me?
corner is an 80 overall.
It takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of
Is that
3.
good?
88?
Unselfish players on any
Yeah, that's
football
great.
team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people
That's
to
my
make
team
tackles.
stacked.
But when he can make a play himself, it's
Oh,
not just
yeah,
solid.
there go them
That's
rosters.
a big day.
My team is stacked.
Oh, yeah, baseball
So they
rosters
run
are
on
out.
2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down
Like,
brings here for the
unstoppable
offense.
stats. Like, if I win the Super Bowl, how salty would I feel?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and
We'd all feel pretty soft.
If I beat you in the Super Bowl,
Passes where people are trying to tackle you and not
I like your confidence. That's how. That yeah, I'll give you $10. Shit.
About to pay $20, you would be
on now is Jason
So you guys gave me
Myers
for my
for the field
birthday.
goal try.
Oh, it's that time, huh?
a free
That's the
Super,
time where we look at each other
free Super Bowl victory? Yeah, you just
And Myers
run the
able
ball
to
out of
knock
bounds
it
and
through.
play.
I think you should leave me alone.
But still trailing, it's 7-3.
Why?
So it's a
I want this
7-play
free
drive,
Super
but it
Bowl.
stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front
Tell
seven.
everyone
They
to
were
not
weak
play
at the
me.
start of the
When they
drive,
play me,
but they
just
stick
run
them
out of
toward
bounds.
the end.
This is taken at the 3.
What's up with those other
The
teams?
return
Like,
there
these
gets
new,
him
like,
across the 30
have
to the
weird,
33-yard
Oh, the
line.
Black Knights.
yeah.
The computer moved them to London. That's the Chargers.
Now as they get set
You
to
can
take
move
over
teams?
here. And that
Yeah,
lasted
the owner can.
Not just that,
If you're an owner, you can.
attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they
Bro.
would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, what was that
secondary, they really
movie
look
you watched?
And that was amazing
And it was
because
like
that
Evil
drive
Eye.
ran and went, no adjustments.
It's with who?
And no request from the defense to knock the ball away.
This one goes for 24 yards.
Like, she was better.
Defense is doing a nice job
Oh.
selling the play-action pass. A lot of
So, she
responsibility
got.
shifts to the linebacker.
I forget the name of it.
Get to the proper places.
Oh, we gotta start watching Michelle. Michelle, I'll tell you about.
Left side, this is Stills. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think you're going to like that show.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. And one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and moves the chains as well.
On third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble.
I can't believe how much better this looks.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This TV just is shit.
Into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while,
oh, come on.
I'm not sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they? Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. He'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So they're operating in the red zone.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. The defense won that play so fast, and I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm going to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Mac and cheese is really one of the greatest things ever.
Now the Patriots
really good
offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2-3s, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, and you still go...
Oh, God!
Oh, you saw that one coming inside the Satan, throwing back across
This also makes
picked up by Kiko Alonso.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their own schemes.
I don't think
And here you got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down.
I'm pretty sure I said that I was very shocked, but I didn't think that actually.
Past the 30 down to about the 27. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front.
I don't know how I caught that because that wasn't even around.
Wait, did you run that out yourself?
Turn the TV off.
And the Dolphins are able to hold their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to him until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring... He only gets to the 20. Let's put our attention here now on the Dolphins' defense. Now, the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
The interception the last drive, what will happen here?
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything.
Oh, good Lord! Tristan, look at this hit. Holy crap.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops.
And this new safety that guy's pretty nice, yo.
It's almost like baseball.
Oh, you got to show that hit again.
Scoring position, one guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
Yo, it looks so much better.
He's just like, look, he just hit the ball. It was
Hold
tough.
on, let me see if I can replay that.
Bro, can you only move a team to London?
So a fumble on second down, able to maintain possession, brings up third.
I have to talk that one up to Brian.
They'll look to throw here. Von Miller in there yet again. What else is new as he continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
Von Miller.
Boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines will raise their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
This is away and a very good kick.
Yeah, you better play keep away, you bitches.
And this one goes sailing out of bounds.
Who watching my goddamn game?
We're going to say on this side of midfield.
Me. You want me to watch it?
And the Dolphins
Who's spying?
now ready to go back out on the field. And they'll
Probably
simply
me.
be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
God damn.
That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Oh, he looked at that dude.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
This dude is 12 for 12.
But I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that
You
one.
know he getting a new contract.
Zone or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from...
And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Miami after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll lead here to a third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather.
Sack record. Ain't nobody breaking that shit.
Resume action.
That shit's going to be like 40 by the time I'm done.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect them.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he comes back with one complete. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. They juked him. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down following the run. On the run, it's Ware. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see.
Got him again.
He goes down. Second sack now of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Let's see, the defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got time.
I can't
Still
get
back there.
no.
Well, this is brought in by Pryor.
Fucking pressure.
He's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose, and boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver.
Oh, come on.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Spencer Ware, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This fielded at the 2. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Return team.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board?
Oh, damn.
Escape, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring
Fuck out of here. Motherfuckers cutting everybody. God damn.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You gave up a touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky, preach. They run it here. Where? Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at...
Hey, can I steal a butter?
The 35.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
The 12 yards that time and picking up the first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is not with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clear.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. Sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And the hit loose. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Here's Matt Darr now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pryor has it complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Offense coming up, needing 2 yards on 3rd down. throw here. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drip back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll look to throw again. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. In the red zone this time. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to run and in a bad move.
They'll drop the throw. Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jarrell Adams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Here comes Glenn on the return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage looking
defensively. Can't they shut shit down now?
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's complete. The tight end Deion Sims. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Let's discuss now this performance as it relates to the last one. You know, a week ago, and he saw it. Some pinpoint accuracy. He's displaying that again.
That was a fun film session for us, wasn't it? Able to kick back and watch him work. And what we saw was a confident leader, a guy in control, making excellent throws at times. And he's brought that with him in this ball game as well. And I'm starting to think that he's starting to feel like, yeah, I've got this thing down pat. And I think the team will come along with him.
Now on first down, Drake again. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now back to throw. Going deep here for Stills. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Miami. He gets this one away. And boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just just 2 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out come the Patriots. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Time for a break. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is brought in by Pryor. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll set up a throw. Complete to right. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover. And when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's able to get up. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they will take a knee here.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted.
Hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and a muse from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth who refused to belong. No name nuisance, who's in a bedroom, who's in a brand new uniform. Barely commune with the horde, got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone out to the yap of the magpie, unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight, black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all the two, being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod, distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of giving a light, I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize, I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been, continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was bloom and addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute. Drink Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil ever linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studios drill with a lotion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right, or a torso hung on a warping spine of a portion reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush, then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month, and the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some words to bury alive. I let my means of being dissolve. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky, it's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings, just to count your rings, just to count your rings.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
3 chains. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after, engage in laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, them packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king, like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard. Somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat one. I'm so I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of spade and yours a can of beer.
Too many buttons, not enough. These bugging, the SWAT is coming. Shoulder, no shoulder shrugging, at your nugget. Sticky like acupuncture and Magnus honey. Knock on the side door 3 times and have your money. Or get to stepping like Kappa stomping, I slap. I'm having lunch with Italian Sonny, don't ask the subject. Lord, why you took rabbit from me? He say don't ask me nothing. Too many bodies, too many bundles, not enough. These bugging, I heard they stun you. It's gonna be trouble. We come through and catch you while you cuddle. Barrels like tunnels, don't even mumble.
I'm back to ballin', I'm in the back full of only. Pull on the scene enough. Queen playing Pastor Troy. Ready turkey, spaghetti, and castor oil. That's turn your guillotine to a fashion show. In 4 minutes, I turn this into forensics in a foreign car with a foreign. It's long-winded, paper long, and you taking long. You just don't get it. Hung the phone up on Say Tony, want a song with me. Hotter than Mississippi, the summer of the 1950s. In a van full of some white. Get pulled over for swerving like hi, officer. When he asked me why I was swerving, I'm swerving, officer.
I can make it bounce by myself. 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 Oh, I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself. I can make it bounce by myself.
Got a mansion, a condo, a cabin, I sleep in my phantom. Dancing with the stars to the Star-Spangled Banner. I change your channel, I change your pattern. I ring your Saturn, I your madam. She get and I shake the ladder. I make her and gather and calculate the data. I listen up for the snakes or the baby rattle. I play the shadows, don't play no games. I straight get at them. I'm on a all day like it's my favorite album.
I play the sound when they came in out. Dancer. If I don't get the call first, I have a temper tantrum. I'm innovative, I demonstrated this, played it. I don't care if you owe me it, you need to pay me. I kiss your lady, then kiss the baby. Get situated, get keys off table and leave it. I really made it, get it made. Won't wrestle since I spatula all you action figures.
Tiny like a spider on a spud web. I got some on my thumbnail. I feed it to my girls. They say, yeah.
I'm doing this for what else. When I go, I'ma leave for the belt. I told you did like a chef. I want a Ferrari in yellow. Just so I can match all my yellow. I've been a player since elementary. I got my bars in the penitentiary. I gotta hang several inches.
I can make it bounce by myself. 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 I can make it bounce by myself.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Dolphins going up against the Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we say hello to Brandon and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. It's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Time to feature the offensive starters, and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who is known as a mature receiver. Runs routes really well, but the best part of his game, he'll jump over you at the end of a route and go get the football.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A gain of 3, second down. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season, what do they need to improve and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better at the linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up the interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon Collins played at an MVP level on the defensive side of the ball as safety, and Janoris Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And taken down, but not before a beautiful little hurdle. Sometimes it can be dangerous there and earned in the first.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
On first down, Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's got him. It's the tight end, Cameron. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree.
Ah, come on.
And it's intercepted.
Lock down on that.
Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here we go now with a look at the offensive starters for the New York Football Giants.
And Rashad Jennings, a running back, 7th-round pick when he came out. People tended to overlook him a little bit. But the last half of 2015, when he got the ball full-time, he showed his wares. Over 800 yards, he definitely has a 1,000-yard season in his future.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Here's a nugget, Charles, on OBJ. This year he had 101 catches, now 288 for his first 3 years in the league. That ties him with his former LSU teammate, Jarvis Landry, for most catches for a receiver in their first 3 years in the NFL.
And just think about it this way. LSU is known as a running back factory as well. So wide receivers coming into the league and doing the damage they're doing, absolutely incredible. But I do know this. OBJ will tease his former teammate and say, don't forget, we're tied, but I missed a few games my rookie year. If I played those games, I'd be way ahead of you.
And let's run through the Dolphins' defense.
You can say a lot of things about the great play of Kiko Alonso, but the number one thing you will say, he will hit you.
And here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. Alongside Charles Davis on Brandon Garden. Fresh set of downs here. They go play action here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. Big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's Perkins on first down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Brandon, it's early in this one, but Paul Perkins is a guy that I saw play at UCLA. And you know when he did his most damage? Late in the ball game. He's one of those guys that's a high-volume ball carrier and really wears people down and produces big as the game's on the line.
Had some good moments for the Giants this year. Question, though, is he just a complimentary piece going forward, or can he ever be the guy?
I think he can be the guy, but I don't believe the Giants are just going to settle for that. They're going to bring in more competition and make him earn it.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's get back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Back to throw, Tannehill. And caught by Cameron right side. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
This is Harris. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
All right, different topic here. 2018, the Super Bowl, traveling north, far north to Minneapolis. Early predictions for that one. Who you got?
Well, you know, everyone's still waiting in the NFL for a home team to play in its home stadium, right? So could the Vikings be that team? I'll start in the NFC, and I'm going to say no. I think Seattle. starting to get near that maybe last run with their defense. But Earl Thomas returns. I like Seattle coming out of the NFC. How about you?
Well, I'm actually going to take a Dallas Cowboys NFC title run. I think that they came so close this year, probably most talented going into next year.
I like that one. Well, in the AFC, I'm going to go with a team that if they improve their defense and their quarterback stays healthy, they could be that team, the Oakland Raiders.
Okay, I'm going dark horse. Cleveland Browns. Let's go.
Hey, from worst to first.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. In motion left is Cruz. They're going to run. It's Jennings. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
And this is where an offensive lineman really earns a living. You're on your own side of the field, but you only need a few inches. And you saw the good blocking at the point of attack. That is a well-earned first down.
Going to give it to Perkins. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And they take
whoa, that was a play. Wow.
36-yard line.
There's a lot going on here.
Offensive unit now, they get set to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now it's a Giant, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Caught. It's Cruz left side. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. And that is incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
This will be fielded at the 17. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw is Tannehill, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill being chased out left.
He dropped the ball.
Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
A decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense.
What am I about to say?
without letting panic creep in and affect
That's a nice fucking play, dude.
For a quick minute, we don't have the schedules yet for next year, but what we do have are the 5 international games that will be played, 4 in London and then 1 again in Mexico, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Miami, New Orleans, Cleveland, Minnesota, Rams, and Arizona. Those in London, and then Mexico's going to get a great game. The Raiders and New England.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And just think about the ones in London. Remember, they're splitting them between the 2 different stadiums in London, so they get a different flavor in all of these places. But Mexico, for the 2nd straight year, the Raiders are coming to town. That should be a whole lot of fun.
Should be a ton of fun and a very good matchup. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. So dangerous with the football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Second down now after the pass completion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Leonte Carew, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They'll begin the drive with Rashad Jennings. And he'll find some space until about the 25. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that 1st down run.
Mother!
So they got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Mother!
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Cameron Wake in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now Manning, gotta have this one. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense, they can't get the stop here. Caught, it's Cruz left side. A very solid gain of 20.
What was the trying to out for?
Not only was it a double move
fight.
it was a dreaded post corner for any defensive back because usually he's going all the way to the post in a deep route, and then he breaks it out to the corner.
What?
It's hard to flip your hips and get there.
The year?
Mid-time, big play. Manning now on 1st down. Oh, it's a
Yeah! This guy's jammed up out there. got distracted.
And the G-men have taken the lead here in the fourth. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Tannehill, and this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there. When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. On 1st and 10, Tannehill shreds the tackle. It's caught. Cameron, left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the cornerback?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He can... Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. He's back to throw.
Ah!
Out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right?
No!
It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a
I thought he was going to cut it underneath there.
Guys will get the football back.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short. As this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Now a first down run here. This is Vereen. And not a whole lot to speak of it. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out here in the eye. Manning looking to throw it, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll be their second, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Manning, and now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And the most curious way there to burn some clock.
Are you serious? Nobody picked the ball up and not waited for it?
Well, this whole line, they've had trouble with pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever. Comes the Dolphin offense now.
I can't believe this.
Take over here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage.
No!
Hit 7 seconds or left. Now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Nope! Oh my God!
Crusher there as it's intercepted.
I couldn't even get out the way of my own lineman.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Only one
game. Nobody can pick the fucking ball up in advance.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left. And that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
It goes as a pickup of 23. And the Giants will be set up with a 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. They come up in an offset eye.